Hello, hello, and welcome. Daily meditation series. This week, looking at the importance of meditation. And we've kind of started taking a look at a few aspects of that. Monday kind of had a general overall importance. Tuesday looked at a little kind of the aspects of being silent and allowing yourself to be still and get your answers and guidance that you've asked for. So today, one of the most important aspects, I believe, of meditation has come up for me. And that's the aspect of knowing yourself. There's so many important characteristics and qualities that go with knowing yourself. And when you truly know yourself, then it really changes how you can interact in the world, how you can work with the world and do things in the world. One of the biggest elements personally and throughout what I do with healing and energy work, a very big aspect of knowing myself in that is knowing where I stop and somebody else starts. And this may sound a bit odd to some, but when you're doing energy work and when you're really getting in there and connecting and working with other people's energy, there comes points sometimes that if you're not aware and you don't know the depths of who and what you are, you can get entangled with other people's energy and stuff and junk and not clearly be able to separate and end up taking on somebody else's karma and stuff because you've absorbed into their energy and you're experiencing that as yours, even though it doesn't have to be and it's not, but you may not be really clear on what is and what isn't yours without that strong sense of who you are and what your energy is. So today, that's the aspect that I'm really looking at, is knowing myself. I know being very empathic, I tend to pick up and absorb and connect to people's energies very readily and very easily. So for me, this becomes very, very important to know and to understand what is and what isn't my stuff. Just because I'm feeling something or I'm experiencing something doesn't mean it's me, or doesn't even mean that it's meant for me. It may just be things that I've picked up and not let go or removed myself enough from that I'm still experiencing somebody else's junk. And I feel like for the most part we have enough of our own karma and stuff to deal with that we don't necessarily need to take on anybody else's stuff, and at least until we have ours under control and understand it. And that's where I've had some hard times throughout the years in doing energy work and working with others because of this, and it's definitely something that I am learning myself more and more and getting to know what my energy is and who I am. And those clear understandings there allow us to come back to our true energy when we need to and separate out what's not our energy, what's not our stuff. In many ways, until you know that, until you truly deeply understand that and the depths of your energy, there's not really any amount of shielding or protection that's going to keep you from absorbing other people's stuff and identifying with things that are not you. So for today, that's where I look, knowing myself more, understanding my energies, what they are, how they work, what's me and of mine, energies that are not mine. I can help and assist and work with people. It's not my job or duty to take upon all of their aches and pains and energies. And as some of my readings have indicated lately, it does me no good to take on all of their stuff when they made the agreement, at least on a spiritual level, to go through these things and to develop a learning and understanding through this process. So in many ways, at many times, I may have done a disservice by taking on things that were not meant for me to take on, were meant for that person, were meant for their journey and experience and understanding. So for today, I focus on me, what's mine, my energy, and how I can make that the best and most effective that I possibly can. So if you would, join me, finding your relaxed position, beginning to get comfortable. As you begin to settle into your position, if you would, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, allow yourself to relax into your position. Taking another deep breath. As you exhale this time, allow yourself to relax even more into your position. Now with the third deep breath, as you exhale this time, allow yourself to let go and relax as completely as possible into your position. With each breath and passing moment, allowing yourself to relax more and more, and be more at ease, more at rest. This time, over these next few moments, as we go within, realize ourselves more. If you could, simply set everything else aside. Any thoughts, emotions, feelings, distractions from the outside. You can always pick them up later, but for now, and for these next few moments, if you could, simply set them aside. Allow yourself this time for you, this time to go within, to understand more and more of who you are, of what you are, what your energy is. Allowing yourself to follow your breath deep within, moving into your core, your source, that essential aspect of who you are and what you are. Allowing yourself to connect at this time. Becoming present with your true self, your true energy, what you truly are. These times of meditation, we have this opportunity to disconnect from everything else, to begin to discover and understand at a deeper level who and what we truly are, what our energy is, what our nature is. What should be part of us to be what we need to be our ultimate version of ourselves. Allowing yourself to understand, to sit with yourself. To see yourself as purely and completely as you can. When you look at yourself in this pure light, this time without distraction, without distortion, in your perfect truth, in your perfect clarity. How do you see yourself in these moments? Do these attributes and characteristics run the show of your day primarily? Or is this pure truth a different person than the world ever sees? For me, I look at how many masks I wear, and to degrees ask if I wear too many, or I've taken on too many roles that are not me, that are not my true, pure essence and being. For these next few moments, as we sit and we know ourselves, I'd like you to practice reclaiming your energy, reclaiming who you are. Sometimes the pieces of us get spread out. Sometimes our energies get dispersed. In this moment, I ask you, call to those pieces of you that are you. Call them home to you. Feel yourself building yourself up, completing yourself. Show yourself a new image of how you can act, how you can be, and ultimately how you can avoid compromising yourself again. If I am this pure being, if I am what I see now, I must change. I must connect with that more and more. I must let that be my image, and not allow myself to compromise this being and this energy. Instead of being swept in and swept away with others' energies and waves, I need to know my energy. I need to stand strong in my energy and what that means in order to be the most effective me that I can be for the world. So today, in this moment, I forgive myself for compromising where I have. I forgive myself for allowing pieces to be dispersed and torn away from me. And in these next few moments, I call out and I gather each and every one of you pieces that are truly the aspect of my true and pure being. I call you to me, I call you to complete me, and I call you to remind me of who and what I truly am. For what my purpose here is, and why I'm on this mission. As I begin to know myself more and more each day, I will reclaim these pieces that I've lost. I will rebuild this pure soul that once was. And I will become the most effective me, so I can be the most effective to help others. Spending these last few moments loving yourself, sending yourself energy. Immerse yourself in the gratitude and the joy for finding the pieces of yourself, for connecting to who you are and what you are, feeling those pieces of your energy, of your being coming back together, reminding you and showing you the depths of what is really here for you, what was really in store for you before the distortions and the misconceptions confused us all. I'll now begin to bring us back to our normal state of consciousness and awareness. As I count up from 1 to 5, upon hitting 5, we'll return to our normal waking state of consciousness and awareness. 1, sensations returning to their normal levels. 2, blood flowing at its normal rate and pace. 3, sounds returning to their normal volumes and levels. 4, breath returning to its normal pace and cadence. 5, wide awake, wide awake. Thank you, each and every one of you, for joining me, for being here, for learning who you are and beginning to go down that path or continuing down that path and really seeking to understand the greater depths and aspects of what you are. May you have a great day, a great journey, a great experience, a great reconnection and understanding of what you truly are at your purest depths and sense. Until next time, blessings and harmony. Namaskar.